advanced series, Successful Club Mentoring. Brian has been a member for 2 years, and this year he's the club president. And he also previously worked in broadcasting, so it's always a treat to listen him speak. The Successful Club series is one of the advanced manuals in the old Toastmasters education program. The members have to deliver at least 2 speech projects from the manual to qualify for an Advanced Leadership Award. Today our speaker is working on his Advanced Leadership Bronze Award, the next step after the Competent Leader Award. He chose the topic on mentoring at our club, and he will kickstart its mentoring program. Let's welcome CCCL Brian and his presentation, the Successful Club Series Mentoring.
Good afternoon. What comes into your mind when you hear the word mentor? Anyone? Teacher? Helping people? Advisor? Coach. Very well. And have you ever had a mentor in your life? That teacher, that coach, that advisor, they could have been your mentor. I remember when I first had a job in marketing. I didn't finish marketing, but I landed a job there as a marketing executive. My boss was a very good mentor to me. He guided me along the way about the market, about the work, and what I should do. So I could have considered him as my first mentor in the job. And also way back in the university, when I was in our student council, our council advisor also mentored me in terms of leadership. He taught me ways and means and guided me along on how to lead our club. So those 2 people are those who I can consider as my mentor. So how about you? Can I give you 5 seconds? Can you think of someone who has been a mentor to you, be it in your job, in your workplace, in your school, in your career, or even in your life, or even here in Toastmaster? Anyone? Your father. Mm-hmm.
My elder brother.
Your elder brother? Is that Dr. Virush?
Yes.
Yeah. And anyone else? All right, very nice. So, those are examples of mentors and mentorship. So today, we would like to put that into our club. So at least, we could have someone who is knowledgeable, who is experienced, to guide those who just started joining Toastmasters Club, especially here in Chiang Mai Toastmasters. Thank you. Special mention also, I've been in the club for 2 years, and the club has no mentorship program yet. But VTM Tanu has been a very good mentor and guide for me. But I should say it was not formalized. If we put it on a Facebook status, I should say it's complicated and not married or in a relationship, because there was no formal mentor-mentee relationship back then. Also, I remember Toastmaster Tony was also there to mentor me in some projects. So this time, we would like to introduce the mentorship program in our club, so there would be a formal mentor-mentee relationship on our members. It takes a personal interest and helps a mentee. How? He serves as a role model, coach, and a confidant. So as a mentor, your mentee trusts you, is confident in you, that you can keep secrets and valuable information about him and as he goes along his Toastmaster journey. Also, as a mentor, he offers knowledge, wisdom, insights, and perspective on how you as a mentee can go through in your Toastmaster journey. And also someone who looks at you to be a successful leader and communicator. So, as a mentee, how do we go through this mentorship program with your mentor? So first, you must learn the program. Your mentor will be there to assist you and guide you what is Toastmasters all about. So basically, we're here to speak, do public speaking, and your mentor must be knowledgeable about the pathways. So first thing, your mentor should give you the knowledge about the Pathways program. And also, what is it like to join Chiang Mai Toastmasters Club? What are our club standards and customs? So can we ask like our old members here? Customs are implicit, meaning they're not written rules on what we should do and what we should not do, but those are the things that we just feel what we just have to do in the club. What do you think have been our customs and standards or traditions in the club? Anyone from our old members? Supportive. Attend meetings regularly.
Encourage members to progress.
Encourage members to progress. So those have been our implicit culture. And for me personally, I thought that our club culture has been very supportive on all members. I felt that. That's why I've been giving support also to our new members. And mentors should also help mentees develop their confidence. Their confidence in speaking, their confidence in leadership, and their confidence to themselves. And also, a mentor should encourage his mentee to participate more. Participate where? Participate in giving speeches, doing meeting roles, and attending all our club activities, just like our running activity, our board games activity, and all other activities that our club will have in the future. And also, quickly learn speaking skills. That's basically why we're here now. We would like to develop ourselves to be very good communicators. So mentors will be there to help you on that. And finally, as a mentee, there are some instances where you want to learn special skills. And for example, you see one Toastmaster member who's very good in humor. You see one Toastmaster member who's very good in organization. So if you want to learn more about those skills, you can approach that member and ask him to be your mentor. Ask help from him on how he can guide you on that aspect. So that way, as a mentor, you further refine your skills, and as a mentor, you also learn new skills from your mentee. Learning, as we say, is two-way. When you share, you also acquire knowledge. And now, as a mentor, how will this benefit you? So first, you learn from your mentees as well. Like for example, I'm in the field of education right now. If my mentee, for example, would be Dr. Willie, who's in the field of medicine, I'm gonna learn more about his field if we were to discuss in a mentor-mentee relationship. More than that, more than the knowledge, we can also learn emotional aspects from our mentees. So again, knowledge is two-way. We give and we receive knowledge and learning. Also, as a mentor, we remain productive. What does it mean? We continue to refine our skills, we continue to read, we continue to research, we continue to upgrade ourselves. In that way also, we can share more to our mentees. And also, one way to learn more is to teach it. I personally benefited from it as a teacher because when there's a subject matter, you get to learn more when you teach it. Third, there's a different feeling when you do something to others. When was the last time you did something to others? Like a help. Don't tell me you've never helped anyone in any way. When was the last thing you did something to others? To your family member, to your friend, to a stranger? Yes, Michael?
I helped organize the meeting today.
Right, that's it. How about some? When was the last time you did something, bit little or big?
I talked to her. Welcome her for.
Yes, welcoming a guest. So what did you feel after that? Don't you feel like good about yourself because you've extended help, right? You feel light. So extending help and doing something for others also gives back to you as something good for yourself. So you're doing yourself a favor. And also, you receive recognition, not just formal recognition, but a simple thank you from your mentee. You will feel so nice about it. And also, the club recognizes mentors formally by giving them certificate, which you can be proud of. Now, how does this benefit to our club? So if we have this mentorship program, it means that members would feel more welcome, they would feel more comfortable because they know what to do. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna get into something and you don't know what to expect. Have you ever felt that in any organization or even here before? You just come into the room, you join the club, and after signing up, what will I do? What is this for? But with a mentor-mentee relationship, if you have a mentor, he will be there to guide you all throughout the journey so you feel welcome, you feel comfortable. And in that way, if a member is happy, he stays. So there will be more members, more satisfied member, and the turnover rate for our club will be lesser. And that's why we have higher member retention. Now, most of us here will be mentors, and if you're gonna be a mentee, you will be a mentor soon in the future. So what are the qualities that you must have? Maybe can somebody have an idea or coin something? What do you think are the qualities that a mentor should have? He should be available is up here, so don't say that. What do you think a mentor should have? What quality should he have?
Open mind.
Open-minded? Mm-hmm. Good listener?
Knowledge.
Not impulsive?
Knowledge.
Knowledgeable? Experience. Oh, I think you hit some of those words. So first, available. He should be available to talk when a mentee requests him to be. Or, I would suggest give 15 minutes in a week to do some mentor-mentee conversation. Or, we have several forms of communication right now. Lines, emails, phone. So you can just drop a message, and as a mentor, make sure to reply to your mentee the soonest time possible. Or if it's an urgent call, try to be available for him. Second one, patient. Each person has a different speed of learning. So make sure to be patient with your mentee if he struggles on some aspects, especially now that we have pathways, which is very technical. So as a teacher, it always happens to me. I already told you this like a minute ago. How could you not remember? All right? So my patience has been tested time and time again as a teacher. Your patience will be tested. So this is a great experience and training for you on how to develop your patience. Also, you must be sensitive in words and in deeds. And you must consider culture, gender beliefs of your mentees in giving your feedback in evaluation, because you could either encourage or discourage. So as a mentor, we always try to encourage. And respectful, of course, I don't have to say much about this. Respect begets respect. So when we want to be respected, we should give respect. And also flexible in terms of time, in terms of standards, and in terms of projects. So not all the time what is expected should happen. Just like now, I expected to use the clicker, but it didn't happen. So I should be flexible that someone should click it for me. And just like in the meeting right now, one speaker wasn't able to make it, and another member wanted to speak. So we should be flexible and try to accept that. Don't be too rigid in rules. And our club is very flexible on several matters. Supportive. Be there with your mentee. How can you be supportive? First, in preparation. Second, during presentation. Support when your mentee is preparing for a speech or a meeting role, and of course, be there in person to witness the speech and the meeting role. Also, yes, knowledgeable. We cannot give what we don't have. So firsthand is we should be knowledgeable. We should know what's the speech all about, what we're talking about before we can share it. And you must be confident as well. Because in confidence, people believe in you. So if people see you to be shy, not sure, then they would also think twice if what you're saying is credible or not. And finally, you should be a good listener. Not just to listen to what he's saying, but listen beyond words. Listen to his emotions, listen to what he feels before talking. And finally, concern for others. Have a concern with your mentee. Is she a mother? Is he a father? Is he working? Is he a working professional? Is he busy on these days? So please take into consideration those matters. Now, the mentoring steps here. So first, if it's a new member, sit in with a new member, tell him more about what the club is all about. But number two, orient him with new member to the clubs and customs and procedures, as we've mentioned. Explain how to sign up. No need for this because the vice president for membership will do it for us. And help with the icebreaker. That's the first speech. And we know first speech are the most exciting. So help him how to go through with this. If there's someone who's guiding the speaker with this, he would feel more comfortable. Second, the next meeting, make mentees aware of the resources. What resources do we have? We have Facebook, Line, TI website, and our club website. So we all have those information right there. And provide positive feedback to encourage your mentee to speak more, to do more, and explain responsibilities in doing meeting roles. What's your responsibility as a member, and what's your responsibility as a mentee. And also help with speeches and other assignments. Other assignments include being Toastmaster of the day or doing other meeting roles. And finally, over time, share your experience with your mentee on how you've benefited from the Toastmasters or from our club. That way, it could inspire your mentee to be like you too. Also, invite mentee to other events, that's what I've mentioned. And acknowledge progress. So, wow, you've finished 5 speeches already. Wow, you've done this meeting role. So acknowledge all those progress as you come along the way. That makes the mentee feel better and special. And also explain officer duties when the time comes when you think the mentee is ready to take a more challenging role in the club. Then you can explain more how he can join in the officers club. Officers club? No, in the officers line. And finally, explain speech contests. So encourage your mentee to join speech contests because that is another very good experience for a Toastmaster. And describe the organization as a whole. So you notice we have like 3 steps on how to introduce the club. This is not to overwhelm the mentee with a lot of information. So we do it one at a time. And also mentees, we will be mentees. We should be eager to learn. We should be receptive with new ideas. We should be open-minded, open to new ideas from our mentors, loyal to our mentors. Loyalty here doesn't mean that, oh, he is my mentor and I cannot go with another mentor. So loyalty here means in terms of information and secrets. Grateful, we should have a grateful heart, always thank your mentor. And the affinite mentor-mentee relationship is a finite relationship, opposite of infinite, meaning it doesn't last long. What does it mean? There should always be a time for you to let go of your mentee because he's gonna be a mentor also ready to do the role that you have done for him. So here, we experience, we learn, and we benefit from Toastmasters and also from our other members. If you have any questions, you can talk to me personally. So I sent you an email about our mentor-mentee program, and it says there who you chose or who you prefer to be mentors. There are 3, and who you prefer to be mentees. And when we receive that together with the Vice President of Education, we will match you based on your choices, and then we will formally launch our mentorship program here at Chiang Mai Toastmasters. So this is gonna be the first, and its success relies on us, the pioneers. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the Day.